Hello, lovely people. I welcome you all to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 19 on a 4-bedroom house that we are putting up for Madam Lisa and Mr. Landon. As you can tell from my voice, I am extremely tired. I've been working 12 hours. Right from my usual 8 hours duty, I've been working 12 hours non-stop. All right, so in your view is the cost breakdown for putting up the structure, which we have already finished. So this amount is gone. We have finished with putting up the structure and then the roof trusses. What you see right now is another estimate that we have prepared for Madam Lisa and Landon. And this estimate is for the total plastering, plumbing, landscaping. In fact, it's a whole lot. So this is a list of them. In fact, there's more of them, but then I've been able to list up to 17, where we have plastering of the main house, both inside and outside, the plastering of the fence wall, the rooftop plastering. Okay, we have the door frames, plumbing works, electrical piping, air conditioning. In fact, there's so much work. There's so much work that needs to be done. And I'll be explaining to you step by step so that you can understand. Putting up a house is just 30% of it. Finishing it is 70%. Most people don't do that calculation well. Putting up a house is just a 30%. Now finishing part is a 70% because finishing is more expensive than just putting up the structure. But if you don't understand the arithmetic, you will be frustrated. And I'm here to give you detailed analysis so that when you are preparing to build, you psychologically position your mind. You have to tune your mind that this is what you're going in for. If not, you will get things done in a cheaper way. Now, in your screen right now is all the plumbing works that needs to be done. Now, we are doing the plumbing works in the main house and then also on the fence wall. You notice that this is a 3.5 plot. When I say 3.5 plot, means 3.5 plot. And we have to do a supply line on all the walls, every 10 feet. Okay, every 10 feet block work, we've done a supply line whereby in case she needs water at any given time, she can get water. You understand? At the same time, we are going to do electricals. So all you're seeing with the green pipes are all supply line. These are all supply line. So in the main house, we've done all the piping works. Okay, and then on the 3.5 plot, we've provided water supply in all the 3.5 plot. Are you with me? Yes. So this is the front side of the house. There's one thing that we wanted to surprise our client with, but along the line, she had to ask some questions that she needed a design because Madam Lisa and husband were very much on a budget. So when you give them a design, they are much concerned about how much is it going to cost. That is the words of Madam Lisa. She will say, Mr. Bright, how much is it going to cost? Is it too pricey? Or just leave it? But I know she likes it. She really likes it, but she's much concerned about budgeting. So in our mind, myself and my sister and Mr. Adade, we have planned to do a coping on the fence wall. So at a point in time, she was asking Mr. Bright, what are you going to do with those iron rods poking at the top? I told her we're going to cut them off. It was quite interesting. But I was happy the very day she came to the site and she saw the coping we have done on the fence wall. In fact, she was thrilled. Yes. And I was happy because that video, made me that surprises sometimes are good for people. When you surprise them with good work, it speaks volume. And that day, she spoke with so much joy. You understand? So we did a coping on the entire fence wall, and that is very expensive. Very expensive. The board alone for doing the coping on the fence wall is almost about 8,000. Ghana cedi, coupled to cement and the sand and then the labor for casting the entire 3.5 fence wall coping. And then we have to do plastering of the inside here, and then there are areas where we have to plaster the outside, especially on this stretch, you understand. So we did a whole lot of work. And then also we have to do landscaping. The plot is not even, so we have to buy laterite, almost about 20 trips, to level the entire compound. Okay, so that is going to be on landscaping. And then also on electrical piping, Mr. Hammond is going to provide light in all the fence wall. Light is going to be on all the fence wall. That is another aspect of it. Okay, and then on her front pillars, we're going to have a very beautiful design. A very beautiful design which we're going to do on the fence wall, which is the front side. And then also on the other plot that she just added, we're going to do a design on it. So buckle up and let's watch the video as it unfolds. So every day once I air the video, bear it in mind that these are the various things that we are going to do, okay, to bring this out to that beauty that we are looking for. Again, we are going to create electrical room and a store room, which is over there. You just saw that. Okay, so we are building an electrical room, a store room, and a polytank platform where she can house 2 polytanks. Are you with me? 2 polytanks, so that she can reserve enough water for herself. It is very, very important. Okay, yes. And then after that, when we are done with electrical, plumbing, we have to do air condition. Air condition is very, very important. So we have to do air condition piping work. Okay, that includes a lot, cutting, at the lane of the AC copper pipes. Okay, and then it's electrical aspect of it. Okay, so we're going to do that one. And then right after that, we have to bring in the gate, the fence wall banisters, and all of that. Those ones are not part of the estimate. Yes, those ones are not part of the estimate. So eventually those are a summary of what we're going to be doing. Plastering alone takes a lot of money. The cement that you have to apply, because mostly the sand that comes in recent times, it has a little bit of clay in them. So if you don't add good amount of cement, you will see your plastering will be cracking. You understand? The plastering will be cracking. So you need to give it quality. And Madam Lisa has become the eye of Amanfrom. So if we are working, I take into consideration so many factors that people are coming to watch her house. And based on that, if we do a bad job, it will go a long way to affect us. So we are very careful when we are doing something for Madam Lisa, because everybody is coming there and they are watching. Oh, this is your house. Who is building for you? Okay, Mr. Bright. Oh, this is your house. Who is building for you? Oh, Mr. Bright. So I am very, very, very careful. You understand? If we do a work that does not turn out good, Royal Kingdom people are there. Human being, we are something. One mason will work nicely. Another mason will come and say, oh, he didn't do a good job. He didn't do a good job. I would have done it this way. I would have done it that way. Everybody would have done it the other way. You understand? That is kind of a human nature. So once a contractor is working, another contractor can condemn the other one. So I am very particular that we do something that stands out. No matter the circumstances, this building must stand out. And I take credit, and I give credit also to Mr. Dade, who has put in so much. You understand? It is very, very important. Madam Lisa is the eye kind of for a Bria man from everybody's watching this house. People have put in the building on their thumbnails. Okay, they are making videos. They make videos of Madam Lisa's house, and if we don't do a good job, it will affect all of us. In case you need a land, please contact Madam Lisa. Okay, the email is right there, thebudleysandghana@gmail.com. She will assist you to get a land, and also go to their YouTube channel and subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay, and help the community to grow. Yes, so the YouTube channel is the Budley's Journey to Ghana, okay, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Just go and watch, please subscribe. All right, so Mr. Hammond is doing all the AC positioning is very, very important. The switches and all of that. Cutting alone is not joke. It's not a joke. Okay, so we have to do all the cutting, put the 3-way boxes and 6-way boxes. Okay, we have to do all of that, and that requires detailed, positioning. We have to make sure that everything has been positioned accordingly. So that's the air conditioned pipes everywhere. So before you do your plastering, you have to make sure all these factors have been put in place. Your electrical piping, okay, your air conditioned piping. If you want to do solar system, they have to come and also do their piping works. CCTV, they have to come and do their piping works. Are you with me? Everything has to be done before plastering commences. And this period, it takes time, especially when you want to finish a house. It can be done in a month or two. It's a gradual process. Okay, so I'll be coming your way with episode 20 because I've been carried away, and I'll be coming your way with episode 20 where I will give you all the details as it unfolds. And from me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye bye.